Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Today is the day before Thanksgiving, so we're gonna be making a whole bunch of stuff today, okay? But in this video, I'm gonna show you how to make my ham, and I do not make a sweet ham. I don't use pineapples, I don't use cherries and all that stuff. If that's what y'all looking for, a glazed honey ham and all of that, this ain't it. I'm a savory girl. I like all my food, a lot of my food, to be savory. So those sweet potatoes that I'm making, they ain't even for me, they for the kids, okay? Before we get started though, make sure y'all get my cookbook. It is on Amazon. It is linked below digitally. Without further ado, let's get to it.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really just throw you up.
Alright y'all, so the first thing I'm going to start off with is this ham, right? This is a 10-pound ham and it cost me $23.93, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is open this ham and just rinse it off. It's not raw, it's pretty much already like cooked, so we just gonna try to make it tender, okay? What I like to do is just rinse it off and get all the little particles and stuff off of it, and then I'm gonna use my roasting pan this time, because I usually always use one of those like tinfoil pans, and I did actually just go buy some, but I said I want to use my roasting pan this time. So we got the oven on 325. So go ahead and preheat your oven, then we're gonna come back once this is out of the package. Okay y'all, so for my ham, a lot of y'all finna be mad at me. I only use 3 ingredients, that's it. Like I told you in the beginning of this video, if you're looking for a honey sweet ham, this ain't the video. This is a savory ham and it's less ingredients, okay? You can also use this method if you want to use make a glazed ham. Just make your glaze on the side and then you can put it on top, okay? First thing I'm using, y'all, is a can of beer. If you do not like beer, it doesn't matter what kind of beer you use, but if you do not like beer, you can use apple juice, okay? It's no problem. Now I would this would be great to use a rack underneath, but I don't actually have a rack that can fit in this pan, so I'm not going to use a rack, okay? I'm gonna open up this beer, and this is a large beer, so I'm probably not gonna use all of it. This is what, 30 something ounces, 32 ounces. I'm just gonna use probably about half of it, okay? And then we're just gonna pour this on the top of the ham. And then normally I would, if it's a smaller can, I would refill it with water and then pour the water at the bottom. Don't pour the water on top of the ham. So then you could just take about 2 cups of water and pour that at the bottom. We're going to take our ground cloves and we're just going to sprinkle some on top. That's it, y'all. We're going to put this in the oven, cook it for about 10 to 12 minutes per pound. So that's roughly about an hour and 40 minutes for this. So maybe about 2 hours, just depending on how tender you want yours or how you like it, okay? It can go in exactly like this without a lid, but since I want to protect my ham, you can either put a piece of foil. I'm going to see if my top fits on this with how big this is. All right, y'all, so another thing you want to make sure before you put this in the oven, before you turn your oven on, I forgot to tell y'all, take your top rack, push it up to the top, because you want to make sure you have enough room for this to fit, because it's kind of big. And I've came across myself a lot of times trying to put it in the oven and the rack was in the way. So you want to take the rack out and put it up before it gets too hot, or just grab a towel, take the rack out, put it on the top higher slot, if that's what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna see if my lid fit. It fits barely, like y'all can see it's loose. That's okay. Only thing we wanted is just to kind of cover it like that, okay? It's okay if it's not tight, it's fine. So we're gonna put this in the oven and I'm gonna just come and check it. And you can base it as well if you want. Come and check it every maybe like 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. This way. Already looking good. It's only been 20 minutes. This will help to have a turkey baster. You see that falling off? Y'all, look at this ham. Oh, okay. Y'all, look at the juice on that after I cut that first layer off. Look at that juice. Y'all, look how tender it came out, y'all. So normally what I do, y'all, is cut this up and put it in my crock pot just so it can stay warm and keep all the juices and put it in the crock pot just like that, y'all. This is how I make my ham, and it's so flavorful, y'all. Ham really don't need that much unless y'all like all that sweet stuff. I don't. So this is how it turned out, y'all. Don't forget the grocery list is in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Let me know what else y'all want to cook, what y'all want to see, what y'all want to learn. Look at the juice. Just look at the juice.
Hit that subscribe button.